Well, hi everybody, it's me, Pastor Sam. I'm your instructor for the next 6 weeks, and we've got an exciting 6 weeks ahead of us. You will find uh, responsibility for the future to be a transformative class. I've seen it with so many students that I've guided through this class. There is a great deal of reading, so be ready for that. And set yourself up for success by reading as far ahead as you can. Uh, if you get a chance to watch this video before the class starts, even the weekend before, if you can get some time to do some reading. Some of these books you may have to read a few times. Um, the best practice for reading any academic text is to scan it, just getting your landmarks where the chapters, pardon me, what's the lay of the land, then going back and reading for content and taking notes, and then going back a final time, and this time just maybe a little slower than a skim, but then you're going back on that third pass and picking up anything you missed on the critical read, and also sealing that into your thinking. So you won't be able to get the full benefit out of these books in the first reading. That comes later. So give yourself time to process the information, both with multiple readings and also to synthesize the material, to internalize it, and be able to use it. It takes some time for our minds to absorb things, so give yourself plenty of time. Read your syllabus is very important. There's so much information in there. Make sure you take some time to go through that. In it is my policies, and for late work and for different things that you'll encounter. If you run into any problems along the way, let me know. Sooner is better. There's quite a bit that I can do to help you. So give me first crack at it. If I can't help you, I've been around the college long enough that I sometimes know where to send you to get the right answer, and I can sometimes save you some time, effort, and heartache. As to the assignments, this course is writing heavy. It is by necessity, because you're taking what you're reading, you're synthesizing, and you're applying it. And academic rigor is apparent in this class. This is a 499 level class for a reason. It's one number away from being a graduate level class. So it's the highest level class you can take at the bachelor's level at Southwestern College. So a lot's required, but you'll get a lot out of it. So the more you put into it, the more you get out of it. For those of you that gamble, you get more out if you put 3 or 4 quarters in than if you just put one. Maybe that's a bad analogy for a pastor to use. My profound apologies. So anyway, oh, hold on a minute. That's what happens when you bump the mouse. Writing is a key component of an online course, and in ministry, communication, verbally, and correspondence is essential. It is an essential skill, especially the further up the ecclesiastical food chain you go. So I do require a high level of writing, and that is part of my grading practices. It's no secret. If you've had me before as an instructor, it's no secret. And I have found over and over again how much great stuff is in learners when you ask them for it. And you'll be surprised at what you can do. Now, that doesn't mean that I have super high standards, but I do want to see you put forth your best work. And as far as me personally, I'm very approachable. Like to think I'm pretty easy to get along with, easy to talk to is what I've been told. My contact information's in your syllabus. It'll also be in the faculty information section. I ask that you put your contact information or make sure it's updated in self-service. Don't be surprised if you get a phone call from me. If I have a question, run up against something, if we've had 2 or more emails back and forth, I may pick up the phone and call you. My cell is 701-740-4955. If you see that number come up on your cell phone, it's me. Would you kindly answer it for me? If not, then give me a call back at your earliest convenience. I understand life happens, things come up, but please do me the courtesy of calling back, because there's probably some important reason I'm calling. For those of you that have never been called by a college professor, please do not be alarmed. You are not in trouble. I prefer to communicate with the learners I teach. That's about it for an introduction. Again, be ready with the reading. There's a lot of good stuff that you'll be reading, but it comes very, very quickly. So it'll be a good course. I think you'll enjoy it. There'll be a lot of great stuff that comes out. I look forward to taking the journey with you, and I can be reached at samuel.o'donnell@sckans.edu. I gave you my cell phone number, and if you didn't have a pen and paper handy, then you can certainly find that in the faculty section or in your syllabus. So more to come. That's it for the intro. I will see you in week 1. So long.